are you doing up? Barefoot?
I just went to the kitchen for a glass of water.
Barefoot. That's a great way to catch cold.
What do you think I am, 90 years old or something? Silly man.
You're an annoying female. Singularly unfitted for childbearing. Darling, I was kidding.
This time it'll be all right, honest, Johnny.
I know. I know. Can I have some coffee?
I don't want you to think that the minute your back is turned, I do anything the doctor says I shouldn't.
The doctor said get plenty of sleep. It's after 12.
A darn plane woke me up.
What plane?
You must have heard it.
Heard what?
The motor started sputtering like it was having trouble. It was flying very low and very loud.
Well, I guess it wasn't as loud as our old clunker's getting. Now I think the fan belt's gone. What next?
You look exhausted. Holding down 2 jobs, working until midnight. You see what marriage has done for you, young man?
See what it's done to you.
I was so frightened when I woke up.
What?
Plane. But then the sound went away. So I guess everything's all right.
No. Everything is not all right. There's a theory, not yet proven, that when a woman is carrying a child, the 5 senses she uses in everyday living become infinitely more acute. But what about the 6th sense? That sense we barely acknowledge, and then with a skeptical smile. What happens with the 6th sense?
Going to hit the house. The same time as last night, exactly. Isn't that strange? You must have heard it tonight.
Yeah. Come on, little dreamer. Back to sleep.
You're going deaf. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Was the radio playing or something?
Yeah.
He just zoomed right down. At the same time. Some idiot up there with his split-second schedule of scaring the neighborhood. I heard it.
Did I say no?
But you didn't. You really didn't. I heard it hit the roof. I thought the plaster break. What's happening to
happening to you is that you're going to have a baby. I mean, if you behave yourself, get plenty of sleep, and don't become a neurotic woman, you will have a baby. This is no time for one of my bedside manners. If you start acting silly, even at this late date, you can still have trouble. You've got a pretty good history of trouble in that department. Come on, lay off her.
But I heard the plane. Every time it was closer. What do you want me to say, that I didn't hear it?
All right, so you heard it. But since there is no plane, you heard it here.
But why?
What difference does it make why? Why do most pregnant women develop their peculiar and ridiculous food wants? It's part of the pattern of sensitivity. Oh, why couldn't you have been nice and normal and merely need pickled pig's knuckles and strawberry sherbet or something? Would you lay off her, Doc? Her blood pressure was nowhere near as good as it was last week. Her pulse is going a mile a minute. Now, if you want yourself a nice, friendly old doc, you go someplace else. After 6 years of the trouble we've had, I want to be able to come out of that delivery room next month and say, okay, Papa, buy the cigars. Now first, let's deal with the plane. I want you to be absolutely convinced that it was your imagination and therefore meaningless.
I am convinced.
No, not really.
But, Doctor, I saw the empty sky.
All right. Let's say the plane could have climbed behind a cloud. Who knows? Maybe, like you say, there is some maniac flying around up there, buzzing houses. But if we can prove to you, without a doubt, beyond question, that there is no plane, then will you stop all this?
Sure. Settle for being goofy.
No, not goofy. Pregnant or dreaming.
I was not dreaming. Yes, I'll stop it. If you prove it to me.
Laura, this is silly. It's the 6th time I've showed you that clock. Now, will you please go back to sleep? It's not going to happen.
I feel like a dope making you miss a night's work and everything. All that pay and all our bills. How do you stand me?
Here, open. 2 of them. Doctor said you'd be in dreamland 5 minutes later.
I just felt certain that it was some kind of warning. Every night, exactly at 12:17. Each time closer.
Open.
How do you stand me?
Should have taken them half an hour ago.
Your boss is going to raise Cain. I really do give you a bad time. Wish there was somewhere I could say I'm sorry.
Me too.
How long's it been since we've danced, Stephen?
You can't buck Mother Nature.
You can try.
Oh, you're too fat.
Yes, Joe Haley.
Sir?
Midnight Comet with news and everything till dawn. The time at the chime is 12:15.
You changed the clock.
I didn't.
Don't lie to me. You tricked me. You moved it up almost an hour. Sleep in 5 minutes. Oh, sure. Sleep when it happens.
Sleep when it doesn't happen.
I don't believe anything you say.
Oh, look, suppose someone is buzzing the neighborhood. Why should he scare you again? I'm going to find out.
I don't believe you.
Frightening your
I
life.
don't believe. It's starting. It's starting. The plane. The plane.
What plane? Look. Nothing much.
And what's she doing here?
You fainted. You know Doc Maroney. Always play it safe.
I remember now. Johnny, I remember.
Now, come on.
I saw the plane. I saw the wing come crashing through the ceiling. It was green with white numbers on the wing. M5227K. How long have I been sleeping?
A long time.
Hours. What time is it? Oh, Johnny, you've got to do something.
Laura, come on.
Oh, don't you understand? Tonight is the night. Tonight it crashes through. Tonight it kills us. What's she going to do?
Doctor's order.
No!
No, honey, it's for the baby's sake. He said you gotta sleep at least 24 hours straight through.
But if she gives me that, I'll never wake up again tonight. The plane kills us.
Will you hold her, please?
Oh, please, please, please. At 12:17, the plane crashes through and it's killing us.
Now, Laura, please stop it.
Every night it came closer and closer. Why else do you think I was able to see the numbers so clearly on the wing? Oh, Johnny, can't you see? It's a warning.
Mr. Perkins, the doctor insists.
Oh, shut up, both of you. Let me think. Please, just wait a minute. You know what the doctor said? If this keeps up, if you don't calm down, you might just lose the baby. Now, what are you, a gypsy or something? Some, I don't know what, with a Ouija board? Look, darling, you're a bright, level-headed girl. You know things like this don't happen.
But it did happen.
Why?
It's a warning.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, you saw the number on the plane.
It's just as clear as K. And 5227K.
Well, those numbers are like license plates on a car. If I check and find there's no plane like that with a number on it, would you be a good girl and take the hypo and go back to sleep?
Yes, if you'll be honest about it and don't lie, like with the clock.
I don't know what I'm going to say or who I'm going to call.
Isn't there a government bureau?
Well, it's almost 9. It's all closed.
Go to the airport.
Which airport? There must be half a dozen around the city.
Call them all.
Say what? You know how ridiculous this is?
Oh, Johnny, I'm sorry. But you don't have to tell them anything. Just find out if they have a plane with that number on it.